Now I need a bid of $200. Now I need a bid of 250. Now I need a bid of 300. 300. 300. I have 300. I'm looking for a bid of 350. Was that a yes back there, or are you scratching your head? No. Looking for 350. I have 300. 300. 300. I'm not going to sell the man out by lowering the price. I need $350 for the next bid. Last call. Anybody interested in $350? The bid is on the floor. It's a good bid. It will be sold. Last call. I have 300. Sold. Julian. Oh, I thought you told me your number was 70. Okay. Very good. Now we're going to the rarest of all sets here, a 630. I know some of you have 4 or 5 of these models at home. You know the condition of the set. It's not working. We don't know the tube. But there's a good 10BP4A aluminized. I put them in all the 10s that I have, and the pictures are incredible on that particular chassis. Start off at $100 for the 630. I don't hear anybody. This guy. That guy in the corner. $50. Oh, thank you, sir. 75. I'm looking for 75. 75. 75. I have $50. 75. Thank you. Now 100. Now 100. Now 100. I have 75. Now 100. The 630. Bidding. I need $100. Thank you. 150. 150. I have 100. I'm looking for 150. I have 100. Looking for 150. Last call for 150. Thank you. $200 is the next bid. Thank you. 250. Anybody? 250. 250, 250, 250. Thank you. 300 for the 630. 300. I have 250. 300 where? 300 where? Anybody? Anybody? Last call. You bought at 250. 75. Thank you. Okay, now we have a 621. CRT is good. It's working. What a great set that is. Who'll give me $1,000? You've paid more for that in the past. 1,000. Okay, where do you want to start? Come on, don't be bashful. It's a working 621. 1945. You know the history. What do you like? 1,000 from a smart bidder. I have 1,000. 1,500 where? 1,500 where? It's working. Plug it in when you get home and see something. I have 1,000. 1,500 where? 1,500 where? You're not going to get another one today for that kind of money. $1,500. I'm going to close the bidding at $1,000. John, talk to Steve. Didn't reach the reserve. Now we have a Philco 48700 right here. Good CRT and it's working. Okay, this is a giveaway. Who'll give me 150 bucks? Oh, that's too many of you. Who'll give me 200? Who'll give me 200? All of a sudden, they shut up. Thank you, sir. 250 where? 250. I'm going to surprise you and sell it. I have $200. I'm looking for $250. 200, 250, 250, 250. last call. You bought it, sir. 60 for $200. Now we have a 721. This one here. There are two of them in the sale. It's this one in the back here. The 721 is not working, but you can make it work. You can make it work very easily. Who'll give me $100? It's the number TV5. It's a non-working 721, right back here. Anybody interested? $100. $100. I paid more than that for the last one I bought. Come on. $100. $50. Oh, I knew I'd wake you up. 75 where? 75 where? 75. Now I'm looking for 100. Looking for 100. Looking for 100. I have 75. Last call for 100. I'm going to have to pass this one. No sale. But you're not too far away. Belmont 7DX21. Not all of you have this model, and it has the right dial. I have two of them without a dial. This is the hardest thing to find. The dial is here. Channel tuner. The Belmont is not working. The picture tube is fair. Who'll give me $100? Thank you. I have two. 125 where? Keep going, guys. 150 where? I got two of you. 175 where? Two of you at 150. Somebody's got to break the tie. Two of you at 150. Who wants to be 175? Well, I can't break the set in half and sell it to two guys. Come on. Two, yeah, okay. First 175 buys it. No more bidding. You bought it, Mark. What's your number? Yeah. I'll take the card, but I can't use it. I mean, it's Steve. We're not set up for that today. Okay, who bought the Belmont? Number 34. Thank you. We got a Crosley, the 9425. Here, it's the portable without the front lid. Oh, brother, let's see. I'd like $125 for it. It's a Crosley. You don't see them every day. It's not working. You see a lot of those every day that don't work. Anybody want to bid on it? Just don't be bashful. Come on, come on, come on. Wake up your neighbor. Raise his hand. Well, I'll pass it. I'm not going to waste time. The Motorola 7VT5B, that's the bottom guy here. It's got a couple of knobs on it. It's not working. Who'll give me $100 to start? Common Motorola. You probably all have 3 or 4 of them. 8. Is this your set you're selling? No. Oh, okay. You want another one? Even for $50? Okay. Now there's a gentleman. You're using Julian's money? No. Okay. Let's. I've got 50. Who'll give me 100? Who'll give me 100? Who'll give me 100? Who'll give me 100? Oh, I can't wake you up. You know what? You're going to have to talk to Steve. Not on the reserve. We have an Arvin. Not working. CRT is not that great. As a matter of fact, it doesn't work. But it's a cute-looking metal set. How many of you are interested in the Arvin? How interested are you in the Arvin? Okay, that's close. Who wants to bid 100? Who wants to bid 100? I have $80. Now this is a good approach. Just volunteer to spend money. Come on. $100. Okay. 125. 125 I have and 150 where? 150 where? I have 125 in the front and 150 and 150 and 150. I have 125 in the front, 150, 150. I've got it. 175. Now 200, sir. He said no. But he said that when somebody asked to marry him, he kept saying no till she upped the price. 175. Last call. You bought the Arvin, number 15 for $175. Okay. We have a national 7M. Looks like a ham radio with a picture. You all know that metal case. He'll give me $250. It's working. Holy Toledo. Now you made the price go up. We've got a good tube, and we've got a good chassis, and you can get a good picture if you don't drop it before you get it home. I'll take $250 as an opening bid. Thank you. And 300 where? 300 where? 300 where? I have 250. 300 where? I'll take 275. I'll take 275. No. No. That's a definite no. You're a definite no. Yes, you're a no. No, he's just bothering the auctioneer, thinking I'll make a mistake and he'll come in and buy it at a low price. Chuck's been around. I like that one. Look, I have 250 on the set. You're going to have to talk to Steve. Yeah, I have 250. 275. Because the reserve is at $10,000. Tell him. You want to sell it to that guy? Hey, that guy, what's your number? Wait a second. You had to stop his auction. He bought it almost. 300. 300. Okay, Chuck, now you're on the spot. He's got 300. You want to give more? You ruined his day. Oh, God. All right. 300, number 15. Thank you. Thank you. You go beat up Chuck in the parking lot. Well, we're going by the numbers because I'm only going to confuse these guys if I jump around. We're up to number 11. It's an airline. This is the skinny little guy. It's working, and it's got a good tube, and it's got a good handle. And you can take it home for $100. You don't have to bother to recap it or do anything weird. $100 for the airline. Any interest? Any interest? Take a look. Take a look. It's the funny little trapezoid, whatever they call it. Yeah, they're all made by the same guy in China, I believe, in 1948. You know. So here we go. $100. Come on. You want it? The tube is good. And it works. No, 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 no. You get a picture. You get a picture. 100. Quarter. 150. 175. 150. Got 150. 175 where? 175 where? 175 where? You bought it for 150, sir. Number? 77. 77. Thank you.
Now the picture it gets now is still in his wallet.
Yeah. We got a Stromberg porthole. It's not working. No condition on the tube. This is the monster here. This Stromberg porthole. Hey, it's even got a wood cabinet. Haven't seen those since yesterday. $100. Thank you. And a quarter where? Thank you. And 50. And 175. And 200 where? And 2 1/4. I have 200. 2 1/4. 2 1/4. 2 1/4. Last call for 2 1/4. Throw something at the auctioneer if I don't pay attention to you. 250. Thank you. And 275 where? 270. Wow, this is an auction. And 300 where? 300. 3 1/4. Now I love you. See me after the show, will you? What was your bid again? That 350. I can't count that high. 375 where? Thank you. 400. 4 1/4. 4 1/4. I have 400. 4 1/4 where? I have 400 from the gentleman. 4 1/4 where? 4 1/4. 4 1/4. 4 1/4. Oh, 400 sold. Number 75. Thank you. Now we have a Hallicrafter not working. Not working. This guy here. It's not working. It looks like a 721 with a round hole instead of a rectangle. Who'll give me 150 for that and take it home and restore it? 200 or 150? You go 2. You go 150. Thank you. 150. 200 where? Thank you. Oh, 2 1/4. 250. 275. 275. 275. I have 250 here in the red. 275. Last call. You bought it, sir. Number 14. 250. Teletone suitcase. Okay. We got another trapezoid here. This guy. Teletone. It looks like this Teletone is good and it's working and it's going to go home with somebody if you started at $150. It's working. Tube is good. 150. 150. 150. Come on. Give me a bid. Where do you want to start? Where do you want to start? $100. $100. Last call. If we pass it, you'll go 100. And 150 where? That sounds good. Now 150. I have 125. 150. Looking for 150. Looking for 150. I have 125, Steve. Okay, you bought it, sir. What's your number? 46. Now we got next door to that, we got a Sentinel suitcase. Good CRT. It's working. We sold the last one for 125. Let's start 125. 125. What do you want in auction? You want to start at $10 and stay all night? Where do you want to go? Give me a bid. Please, I beg you. Shall I pass it? Looks like I'm going to pass it. Oh, you woke up. Thank you, sir. $100, 100 1/4 where? 100 1/4 where? I have 100, 100 1/4. Now you're not going to let him take it home for $100. That's a bargain. He'll sell it in the flea market tomorrow for more than that. 1/4, 100 1/4, 150 where? 150 where? Let me have 150, 150. Thank you. 175 where? I have 150. Last call. You bought it, sir. 150. Number 6. Okay. Now the Motorola 9L1, which is this guy. It's the 8-inch tube of the common Motorola's. Has no cover. This was the portable suitcase guy. That's all we have there. Good. Hey, it's good and it's working. And CRT is good. Who wants to take it home for 75? 75. Take the hinge off and then you got a table model. I have 75 and it's working. 100 where? 100 where? 100 where? 100 where? You thinking? Okay, I have 75. Last call. You bought it, Mark. What's your number? Barry, I'm sorry. 35. Which one? 15? I skipped the Admiral. Does anybody want the Admiral? That's interesting. Um, that's number 16. The bottom guy, the little plastic guy, that's the guy hiding. That's the guy hiding. Okay, so on that little Admiral, it's working. The tube is good. Where do you want to start? How about $100 for the little 7-inch? Little 7-inch, $100. A little 7. Come on, folks. $100? 75? 75? Thank you. That's just for the cabinet, not the picture tube. I have 75. 100 where? 100 where? 100 where? 100 where? I have 75. 100 where? 100 where? Last call. I have 75. Steve, what do you want to do? Pass? Okay. Okay, now we go to that Motorola is a pass. No, I sold it. I sold that guy. Okay. Now, on page 2 is a Hallicraft, is the 504. That's on top there. That's the push button. It's working, and it's got a good 7-inch metal case. 200 to start. 200 to start. You get to take it home with you. 200 to start. Come on, where do you want to start? I have 100, 150, 200 where? 200 where? 200 where? That's a good number. Now 200 where? I have 175, 200 where? 200 where? 200 where? I have 175. 200 where? Going to close the bidding at 175, Steve. Passed. Okay. If you change your mind on any of the sets that are passed, see Steve after the auction or tonight or whenever, and you can get a private sale out of it. We have, hey, that little gray RCA portable sitting on the floor there, or on the table actually. It's good. The picture tube works. It's restored. You know what? Even the auctioneer can bid. I'll start at $50. For me! Now you can outbid me. I won't be mad at you. I only have 14 of them. I can always use another one. And I'll tell you why in a moment. I take the good ones and I put the red cases on them because they're nice. I get rid of the gray cases. So this one works. I just swap it with a dead red case. Well, I bid $50. Who wants to outbid me? And I'll take it home. Nobody wants to outbid me? Steve, can I sell it to myself for $50? Okay, I bought it. Number 63. The Sony 301W. Where are we? Oh, hey. Oh, you get the miniature one that's an Anchor. God, this is heavy. It's adorable, but it's heavy. It's a portable. It's DC. Oh, that's okay.
That was Sony's first solid.
This first solid state. Now, in February, it's guaranteed not to work. And you guys know the story. So, yeah, right. He put the plug in backwards, Barry. I'll tell you what. The first $25 buys it and takes it home. I won't take any more bids. No, you weren't fast enough. Number one, okay.
Got a riot on your hands.
I got a riot now. I better leave early. It's an old auctioneer's trick. When nobody wants to bid, you make it a one-bid item, and then they wake up for the next bid. So I'm sorry for those of you that are disappointed and wanted to bid $1,000. You didn't get your chance. There'll be more stuff. Now here's stuff. The 3-inch NRI kit has a bunch of question marks on it. These were kits hand-built by some 12-year-old. It's a collection piece. Who wants to bid on it? I don't know. Steve, pre or post? Out of the Allied catalog. Okay. Start where? Name your price. And 350 where? And 350 where? I have 300 from a gentleman that knows what it is. 350 where? 350 where? 350 where? 350 where? 350 where? 3 1/4? 3 1/4? I have 350. Guarantee it'll, he buys it, it'll be working by dinner. 350. I have 350. 375 where? Thank you. And 400. And 400. And 400. And 400. I have 375 in the front. 400 last. Call. 375. Number 15. Okay. There's another homemade next to it. I know nothing about it. Early post-war homemade set. Steve, do we know anything? No names, no nothing?
Very early, it's got a 764 CRT in it. It's got some parts that may be Meister. We don't know.
Okay. You have one of a kind, the only one in the world, very rare. Chuck Azolina is drooling to bid on it.
Bid on it this time?
Yeah, and this time you can bid. Without committing yourself, how many people are interested in the set? That's all I care about now. I'm not talking money. Okay, I have one person that's interested in it. I'm not going to charge you 1,000. Would you? Not 500, not 250, not 1995 like they say on TV. Would you give me $125 for it? Now I woke up. I got 3. And 150 from. Thank you. And 175 from. And 200 from. 2 1/4. 250. 275. 3. 25. 50. 375. 4. And 1/4. And 50. And 75. Wow. And 400. I'm trying to make it easy for you. You'll thank me next week. 4 1/4. Now come on. Your last bid was 4 1/4. And 450. 475. Whoa, I'm getting in the stratosphere. 5, Chuck. I have 475. Chuck, will you make another one? For next year. 475. You bought it. Wow, number 15. Wow. Now we have. This is something that Steve can answer the questions and John Folson can answer the questions. It's a Colortel. Got a Motorola monitor that works. The CRT is good. All the conversion equipment is there. It is working. It's one of the early sought-after mechanical things people want. Okay. I'll take $1,000 to open the bidding. $1,000. $1,000. You get everything. If you know how to plug it in and tune it up, you're going to see color pictures on a black and white set. Nobody knows what it is. No, I have 1,000 behind you. But you can be 1,500, Junior. Yeah, how many do you have? Now you can have 3. Okay, I have 1,000 standing. I need 1,500. 1,500. We're going into big numbers. I have 1,000 standing. I need 1,500. 1,500. Would you go 1,250, Julian? He said yes first. You said it second. You can be 1,500. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2. Okay, 13. 14 to Julian. No? Yes? 14 to anybody. 14 to anybody. I have 13. I can't sell you out in these high stratospheric numbers. Okay, Barry. Just to make it more interesting. 1,400 where? 1,400 where? Come on, be generous with yourself. You're not going to find another one here. 1,400 where? Last call. You're 13. He's 1350. I need 14. Good number. And 1450 where? 1450. Steve, I'm going to sell this one. Yeah. Nobody's made another one. Okay, I'm going to sell 1,400. Barry, 1,400? Just 1350? I know. It needs a companion. I think you're going to be the lucky guy at 1,300. 1,400. Julian, come up here and work.
I'll work him.
Sell it for 1,400. Thank you, sir. That's number 6. Number 6. Wow. Congratulations. You bought a very expensive, rare piece. Now we have a Square 103 from Dumont working. CRT and the set. $100 to start. Thank you. 150 wear. Thank you. 200 wear. 250. 275. 300. 300. I have 275. 275 on the 103. They're very heavy. Don't drop it when you try to put it in the truck. Okay. I love you, and I love that number. Does she know about your bid for 300? No. Okay. I have 300 on the Dumont. Any advance on the Dumont? Wow. 350 where? 350 where? I have 325, 350 where? Thank you. 375. 375. 375. I have 350. Last call for 375, and I got it, and 400 if you need it. 400. 400. Thank you, and a quarter. No? Yes? No? 4 and a quarter. 4 and a quarter. Who wants to bid? 450. He's got 4 and a quarter behind you. Thank you. 475. 475. 475. Thank you. Round it up to 500. 500. Who wants 500? Who wants to own it for 500? Thank you, and a quarter. You're going to give it to him? You don't own it. How could you give it to him? Yeah. Okay. Thank you for your bid. You bought it. Number 6 for 5. Now we have a Zenith. Number 25 on your program. A Blondie. Okay. This roundy on the bottom. The Zenith has question marks all over it. You're buying a case, a chassis, a bunch of good knobs. We don't know anything about the CRT. It's not working. Oh, somebody's going to fall in love for $100. $100. Oh my goodness! And I'll take 150 from the next guy. Next guy. 150 where? 150 where? Don't be bashful. I have $100. I need 150. I need 150. Last call, last call, last call. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I'll go for 175. 175, I thank you. And 200. And 200. I have 175 in the back. And 200. And 200. And 200. And 200. Where? Where? 200. 200. Last call. I have 200 and 275. Well, no. You want 225? That's a good number. We'll take it. And 250 where? 250 where? I have 225 in the back. 250 where? Thank you. Now you can be 75. 275. I have 250. Sold. What's your number? 83. That's our winner. We have a Philco 48100. Who's standing in front of the Philco 48100? Show the crowd.
I'll hold it over my head.
No. We don't gonna fix your hernia. It's not working. It's a good set. Not working. We don't know about the tube either. I'll take 100. Thank you. And 150 where? 150 where? 150 where? Thank you, sir. 175 where? And a 200 where? 200 where? I have 175 in that corner, and I have a 200 down front, and a 2 1/4 where? Thank you, and a 250, 250, 250, 250, 250. I have 2 1/4 in the back, and a 250, and a 250. Thank you, sir, and 275. Thank you, sir, and 300. 300. I have 275 in the back and 300. 300. Anybody for 300? Thank you. 3 1/4. 350. She'll still let you come home if you buy another set. 350. 350. I have 3 1/4 in the back. 350 in the front. You can be 375. You, sir, can have the round number of 400. You can bid 400. I have 75 in the back. $400 in the front and a quarter. And you can be 450, sir. I have 4 1/4 in the back. 4 1/4 in the back. 450 where? Thank you. 75. Round 500 is next. 500 is next. I have 475 in the back. 500 in the front. 500 in the front. 500 in the... Give it to him. Give it to him. He says give it to you. So you got 475. What's your number? 53. Thank you. An Admiral 20A1. Where's that little baby? Oh, okay. We're starting in this corner, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, show them the 20A1. We know nothing about condition. Not working. Tube we don't know. Oh. The cabinet's nice. You generally can buy these for $1,000 with cracks, smashes, dents. Ship for 600. That was the last set I bought from you. The shipping was more than the cabinet. Anyway, let's start at $100 and see where we go. I got 100 and 150 where? 150 where? John bid 100, 150 where? 150 where? And 150, now 200. Now 200. I have 150. Now 200. 200 anywhere. Okay. All right, these guys, work it out, guys, and let me know who the high bidder is. I don't care. Give me a break. Just, yeah, I got 200 in the front, 275, 250, 225. Love you, baby. 250 where? And 275 where? 275 where? I have 200 in front. 275 where? 275 where? Thank you, sir. 300. 300. Can't count that high? 1, 2, 3. I have 275. Who wants to advance to 300? 300, 300, 300 where? No time. Lunch is coming up tomorrow. 275. You bought it. Number. Wow, I should remember that one. Probably. It's really not Bakelite. It's Catalin. We should. So we should have sold it for we should have sold it for $5,000, but sorry. Now a Decca 121. The Decca, that's the console, isn't it? Yeah. Look at that. You get to buy a funny-looking foreign set. Right here, and if you speak to our resident guru, he'll sell you a converter for $5,000. There's one coming up down the end. That'll work in a silent auction. And let me remind you, bid on the silent auction, because Steve told me I have to take home everything that's not bid on. So come on, guys. The Decca 121, we don't know the condition. Oh, okay. So it'll take our frequencies and whatever. All right. You're not going to find another one this week. Who'll give me 200? Thank you. And 250 where? And 250 where?